Any further ado, apologies again because it seems that we're having technical issues with Riverside and YouTube and other platforms that we use as well. But we'll continue. So, welcome back, guys. I know we're all a bit frazzled, but this is
the show must go on.
Indeed,
the show must go on. We apologize for the technical hitches, but yeah, over to you, James.
Yeah, man. So we did already start, but we'll get Bevan's view again on the Community Shield. So obviously, Arsenal winning 3-0 against Man City on Sunday, and it looked rather easy, if I can be completely honest. So, was it easy? Was it comfortable? Was it what you expected?
It wasn't what I expected, and it was very easy. I don't try to get too carried away with Charity Shield. Whether we win or lose it, it's just I just want to see how the team's going to play. And I saw some good stuff from Odegaard, who's not really looked great over the last couple of years, but he seems like he's back to full fitness, and the form that he had in the World Cup was carried into the Community Shield. I liked what I saw from Miles Lewis-Skelly as well. He looked good, and I liked what I saw from Solis. He looked good. They said that he's had a goal and assist in every game he's been played in for the back end of last season, and he's carried it into pre-season, and he's carried it into the Charity Community Shield game on Sunday. And I think maybe City were trying to experiment. Some players hadn't been back from international duty, and it showed because Kushinov should never play at right back ever again. That failed.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot Anderson wasn't at his usual best.
He's only been back a few days as well, though, like you said.
Yeah, he's not been back. He's not been back a long time. But I think
weird addition.
But City just got really well and truly beaten. There was a lot of defensive mistakes. They had a kind of highish line, and it was easy for Arsenal to play through them and break them down at times. So won't get too carried away about it, but yeah, they took a beating.
Man City were playing with the handbrake up, and you know it. They didn't care about the Community Shield.
Right. Are you trying to tell me that they're fans that were upset with... So was Donnarumma playing with a handbrake up?
He definitely was. You dropped him twice, bruv. That ain't happening in the season.
What are you talking about? Those are Donnarumma mistakes. He makes those kind of mistakes. He's not...
I don't really rate. I think he's overrated anyway, Bevan, to be fair, Donnarumma.
But they got rid of him though, right?
Mm.
Are you trying to tell me that when the season starts, they're going to just turn up and play different football? They're going to look like a completely different team?
They will do, 100%.
Okay.
They will do look like a different team. I feel like this was still their pre-season, so
they hadn't
you guys managed to keep a clean sheet.
They hadn't lost in pre-season before this game. And
really?
No, they hadn't.
They hadn't. And and Ben White dealt with Doku. Doku looked like the old Doku that couldn't really beat a man.
Yeah.
Inconsistent Doku. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And I suppose City fans are going to be looking at Maresca and thinking, is this what we got to look forward to? And it's difficult, man. You shouldn't really follow after a master like that.
Exactly, because I was going to ask, because we asked this question last week, how important is pre-season and how important are the pre-season performances? So are we taking anything? Obviously, you've won. You've looked good.
Yeah.
You've looked impressive. They haven't. Are we really going to take anything from it? I don't know why he played Kushinov at right back, like you said. In fact, I don't even know why they haven't bought a right back. Because as far as I'm concerned, Nunes is not a right back. He's a centre midfielder that's been converted. And
O'Reilly
isn't a left back. But he had a great season there last year. He got into team of the season playing left back. So
can he do both sides though, James? Or is he only play?
No, he won't do right side.
He won't go right side. No.
He won't do it, especially as he's not a left back. You're not going to put him at the right back. And I always forget his name. The young right back that they had before that dyed his hair blonde or whatever colour it was.
O'Reilly.
The right back.
Lewis.
Yeah, Rico Lewis.
Rico.
He's proved. I think when he came on, he played midfield. He even played right back.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So it's beyond belief that they have not signed a right back. There are good ones out there that they could have bought. They've got the money. They've spent 100 and something million on Anderson, and they're going to spend close to 70, 80 in Bawadi. Get a proper right back.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully not, because boy,
They've
it's
got
good
a
for
wealth
Liverpool.
of players in their academy as well, James. So I don't know if they need to look too far. If things really do get peaked, they'll just probably promote someone to give them an opportunity, I reckon.
But promoting somebody to give them opportunity is not what you want to
Never
do.
started. Yeah,
That's
that's risky.
That's very,
It's
very
risky.
risky. And I think with City, you want to see a better performance from Foden,
Yeah,
even though it's only pre-season. In this kind of game, you want to see what he's going to do when he's been given that role as to play that number 10 and he started ahead of Shirky. And can he unlock a defense? Can he carry the team like he did a couple of seasons ago? Can he replicate that form when he was player of the season?
he had a full preseason as well. He was there from day one, so there's no excuses on his behalf. He should have done better.
You can't read too much into it, but I mean, there was a lot of some of the goals they conceded were poor, and there was a lot of defensive errors that were poor, and you wouldn't kind of eliminate them. Usually, with a Community Shield game, it's usually that maybe a 1-0 or 1-1. It's never a 3-0 game like that. But
yeah, what I found interesting, if not worrying, when I watched Maresca's post-match, he kept saying how the players didn't recover from conceding after 30 seconds. And I was like, come on, these are pros, man. Like, you can't say, after conceding such an early goal, that should not be a factor. It means, what it means is you got 90 minutes plus to score 2 goals.
Means they're not ready as well, bro.
Yeah. So, listen, we'll see. We'll see how the season goes. I doubt we're going to see another performance like that anytime soon. But if we do, it's going to be interesting. So, anything from you, Leon, before we move on?
Nah, I mean, we said it before. This match doesn't matter that much. Obviously, it's good for the winner, but I don't think it's a barometer of where Man City are. But I do think it's a barometer of where Arsenal will hopefully, for them, not for anyone else, look to push on and attack the way they did against City. I thought it was impressive that they put City to the sword, and for Arsenal, it's a great stepping stone to moving on during the season.
Okay, so that was part of our first segment, biggest summer headlines. A big headline we've had today that's been confirmed, which probably had did it have an effect on the game? Probably not. But Rodri, we've had quite a few leavers over the summer, but Rodri has left officially today, joined Barcelona. Fee agreed for like £70 million, thereabout £60 million. Is there a bit of a worry that we're losing big players from the Premier League? Or is it just natural?
Especially always lost big players from the Premier League. Always.
But is it worried that it's continuing? Obviously, at some point, with the Premier League being called the best league, the biggest league, should there not be a time where the drain stops? Should it reverse? Should the bigger players start coming to us from Barcelona and Real Madrid?
I think players coming from Barcelona and Real Madrid to the Premier League is going to be a big ask. You're asking them to leave the sunshine and come to the grey and the rain, and I don't know about that. I mean, losing Rodri is a big loss for the Premier League, but it's not like it's just big players are getting pilfered on a weekly basis. If there was a mass exodus, then I think you could worry. But it's just one player, and he's left at a time when his manager's left. He's won everything that you could win with the club, and maybe he just wants a new challenge. He's gone on to Pastors New to try a new league. Maybe he can win the league with Barcelona. Maybe he can get Champions League and stuff like that.
Does it fully affect their title chances? Him not, or do you think, because obviously the replacement is likely and looking like it's going to be Buwadi? Yeah, it's a big shoes to fill for 17, 18-year-old. Big shoes to fill.
Yeah, that's going to be a big ask for Buwadi just to come in and just go straight in, James, if I'm honest. Obviously, he's doing his thing and he had a good showcase during the major tournament. But is that enough to say that he's the next Rodri? I don't think so. Anderson, he's in there. If I'm not mistaken, they've still got Nico as well in the middle.
Well, there's talk of he might be getting sold. Newcastle today, There's talk Newcastle are looking to sign Nico Gonzalez.
Bro, that would be but that would be a good thing. They need something because that boat was going only one
It's good
way.
for
and that was-
Newcastle.
yeah,
But
it's
is it good for City?
Newcastle. But they've not really been utilising Nico.
They haven't at all.
Do you know what I mean? So for him to leave, I don't think that will affect. I don't think that will affect City really. I think the key thing is, and just going back to your point of like big players leaving to go abroad, is that most of them are leaving when they've won something. Yeah. So that they're going with their heads held high. So, you know, other big players might look at it and say, you know what, if he can do it, I can do it. So there'll still be big players coming this way. But I also agree with Bevan. When it comes to weather, not a lot of people are going to leave the sunshine to come and play in 9 months of cold and rain. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
You got to be some player to do that.
Okay, so the other big loss that we had not for everybody, but as a league itself, he didn't have a great season last year. Salah, and the shock of him actually going to Turkey, to Trabzonspor.
But I think Salah he's gone at a time when he's like in his late 30s. If Salah's gone at like 28, 29, then maybe you would say that. But at this time, it's either he goes to Turkey or he retires. I don't think it's necessarily like.
Not sure MLS. He could go MLS. He could go to Saudi. He could go to Italy. He could go to Italy.
You know what I'm saying. Him leaving the Premier League at his age, he's going to like the footballing equivalent of retirement. Where if he goes MLS, if he goes Saudi League or he goes to Turkey,
he's going to get bread.
Even Italy, like he's going for the easy ride, bro. I'm just sick of all this running. I want some warm weather. I want the football. It's not going to be too taxing on me, and I can just enjoy myself. I don't think it's a major loss for the Premier League.
He definitely went for some money. I think I said it last week. That tax break that they get, 20%. 20% is what they get instead of 40%. How are you coming back to the Premier League?
Even for a couple of years, it's worth it, innit?
Yeah, bro.
Even for a couple of years, go there for that 20% tax break.
But looking at the comments, Vicky has said the Prem will bring in young talent. She's right. They are bringing in young talent, as in there's talk of Barcola coming and Bayer coming in.
Buwadi already said.
Arsenal, you could call Solis a young talent. I think he was top for assists in the whole of Europe last season, potentially. Or if I got that wrong, I got that wrong. Sorry, but he was quite high on that regard. So yeah, you're right, Vicky. We will see new talent, and boy, Turkey might be good for some, but not for everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what? The thing is though with City, with losing Rodri, we saw what happened to City in the last two seasons when Rodri wasn't in the team.
Yeah.
And when he wasn't fully fit. And the season when Liverpool won the league, they struggled massively. Last season, they had a bit of a resurgence. But you can still see that's going to be a massive loss to them.
Yeah. Yeah, 100% agree. Okay. We spoke about it briefly, so we won't speak long on it. Managerial go-round. Did I say it right? Managerial merry-go-round.
Correct.
I got it right the second. Yeah, bro. I wouldn't bank on you doing that a third time, put it that way.
No. It's actually quite interesting because Liverpool, I think our first 5 or 6 games, we are playing a team with a new manager in all those games. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because it's a bad thing in terms of we don't get to play a team where you can actually look at their system and see how they play competitive football consistently. Every manager is going to be, okay, 1 game. Okay, they played 2 games. They played 3 games. So it might be the same for us, obviously, because we've got a new manager as well. But it's an interesting quirk. With so many managers, I think it was 8 or 9 managers coming into the Premier League. Almost half the teams have got new managers. Or managers that have been there for 6 months.
That is a statsman or a researcher's nightmare. Can you imagine? They got to go and do their research. They've literally got to be like that guy that was it Southampton? They've got to be in by the shoes with the binoculars.
Or the cheating, yeah.
Yeah, they have. Bro,
cheating.
Bro, they got to get the information somehow, because how else are they going to get the data?
Well, these guys have got a lot of money. They might have to use satellites instead of getting people out there, bro.
Yeah. There's videotape to see how a manager sets up. It's not like the manager's going to go from somewhere else and come and play a different style of football. I mean, you should be an expert on that. Your old manager decided he was going to leave. He was gonna leave Portugal, come to United, play the same football. Didn't work there, and then he's going to Italy and he's going to play the same football. Worked last week though.
Them jobs there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll move on. So, transfer winners and transfer losers. So we've got a few teams to discuss: Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Newcastle, Aston Villa, to name a few. If there's any others that you guys in the comments want to put forward, we'll discuss those as well. But starting off with Chelsea, they're listed as one of the transfer winners. Morgan Rogers, 117 million. Everyone said they needed a centre back. They've bought a centre back who I think is good. Lacroix. I think I wouldn't have minded Lacroix, to be honest with you. Still haven't solved their goalkeeper issue. I'm still not a fan of Sanchez. But would you say they've done good business so far, or the best business, or are they a winner or a loser in terms of tallies?
Are we talking? Who are you talking?
Chelsea. So they're a winner of their transfer window so far. Obviously, you've still got 2 weeks to go. Are they up on the scorecard?
The difficulty that you have there is because of the wealth of players that they've got. It's like it's a bit painful to say that, they've done well in this window, because the last 2 or 3 windows they've probably had more in and out than anybody. Do you know what I mean? Put together. I think you just got to see if it works, James. At this point, the speculation of having Rodgers, if you can if you can replicate what he done at Villa, then arguably, yeah, it's been a good window. But they've also got they've got a new manager in there that's going to try and enforce his own tactics. And are those tactics going to work with the players that he's got? I don't know. They've got a relatively young squad as well. No, they have got a young squad, not relatively. They've got a young squad, so they're probably going to be easier to kind of blend into what you want and how you want them to play. So yeah, I think he's probably got the best picking of the bunch, with the window still a couple of weeks off of closing. So who knows what's going to happen next? But at this point, yeah, probably Chelsea.
He's moved to the back 3 now. We were wondering how it would work if they're going to stick to the back 4. In the first few preseason games, he was playing back 4, but he's finally moved to the back 3, which probably means that he was waiting for players to come back from holiday and etc. for him to implement it. And it looked quite good in the last game. But we'll move on to Arsenal. Not a lot has been done, but Are you stronger now than you were last season, in your opinion?
We still because I feel like we probably need cover at centre back. Another centre back. Could you imagine? Take it to 8.
Do you really need cover though, just because of the one injury?
Yeah, because we at the moment Mascara can play right back, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Ben White and Ewan Timber can stay fit for a whole season. I don't know how long it's going to be until they're back out again, and then it's going to be Mascara going out to right back, and then you're playing 2 left backs at centre back. So 2 left backs, two left-footed centre backs. So I think you would see. I think we still need, I'd say, another defender, and it still bothers me what we've got up front.
I did see something about. I did see something about Kwanzaa potentially going to Arsenal. Is that just a myth, or is that paper talk? Because that's not a bad shout, if I'm honest.
What one?
You know what?
Kwanzaa or Kwanzaa?
Both. You've been linked to both, but the most recent was Kwanzaa.
Yeah,
most recent was Kwanzaa, which personally I think it's wild because he left Liverpool beginning of last season after he won a league because he wanted to play week in, week out. Let's be honest. If he goes to Arsenal, he's going to be sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
So if he signs for Arsenal, I don't see what difference it makes for him. Well, he should have stayed at Liverpool last season, and he would have got games because Konate was a shambles last season. So is he good enough for Arsenal? Centre back, I'm not sure. Right back, definitely not. I think it's been overstated him at right back because Tuchel's played him there. He didn't play there for his club because they played with a back three.
Yeah. Where did he win?
No.
RB or did he go Leverkusen?
It was at Leverkusen. They played with a back three
Leverkusen.
last season, so he
Yeah,
played right-sided centre back for
Yeah.
most of the season. So I don't know if I put him in the same bracket as a Ben White. Ben White is a good right back. He's a centre back that's been turned into a good right back.
When he's fit though,
Yeah.
fit, because he struggled for fitness last season, Ben White.
Yeah, and Tim is still not back. I mean, to be honest, Arsenal have got a big squad in it, so there's not very much that you need to add to that squad. They needed to refresh.
Play Rice there.
What? Play Rice where? Centre back.
Centre back. That's what he was originally.
We're not
That's what he
doing
was
that.
originally. You got Bruno G now.
No, we're not doing
Who's
that.
better than Rice anyway? So you might as well play.
They're gonna
Rice
play
at centre
together.
back if you need to.
We're gonna play together. But yeah, I think in terms of adding to the squad, you're gonna have to sell something if you're gonna add more to the squad. And if unless we're gonna bring in another winger and another striker, it's difficult to add more players to the squad. To be honest with you, I don't know what more that you add to refresh it.
Sorry, I'm just laughing in the comments. I said
what
pay Rice. Vicky said pay Gokaris. She was like his clearances anyway. And Lurks has said Quants is a bad move for the price. To be honest, they haven't actually done. That didn't say the price. The whole thing is Liverpool had a buyback clause for 70 million. That if we wanted to buy him back, would have bought for 70. So with that having elapsed now, I don't think Arsenal would have been looking at the same price. But if it was 50 million, would you be happy to buy a Quants for 50 million, for instance? Because let's be honest, it's not going to be less than 50. He's English.
No, it's not. I don't know.
Would you even want him to start off with?
I don't know.
That's the first question.
I wouldn't necessarily. I've not been impressed with what I've seen by Kwanzaa, to be honest. And I know you're buying a young English player, but you only need someone to fill in for Saliba until he gets back. And really, you're gonna play Mascara anyway. You're just hoping that Ben White doesn't get injured and that Timber can come back. So you just want to come.
Last one, Salmon. How good is he? Because he's one of your young centre back prospects. Shouldn't you be giving him an opportunity like you gave to Nwaneri and MLS?
I think 16-year-old centre back is.
He's 16.
16.
Okay, I thought it was 18.
No. So he's good, but he's just a youngster and he's pre-season, and he's just, as David O'Leary used to say, he's young, he's learning his trade. So just let him play pre-season and have the odd cup game here or there, but I don't think you want to push him into a team that is going to be challenging for the league just yet.
He's no heaven. He's not Aiden Heaven, basically.
Well, as you moved on to Man United, let's move to you guys. Would you say, are you a plus or you a minus on your squad from last season?
We're a plus, but it's only very slightly. We do need more players with quality, definitely in the attacking and definitely at fullback. I've been crying for it from the beginning of the season. I think from the beginning of the window, I said 5 players minimum United need to buy. 4 or 5 players would probably suffice. A couple more centre midfielders, a fullback and a striker, and that would do us justice. Rashford coming back into the fold, that gives us a little bit more on the attacking side of things. Was he the one I was looking for? Probably not. Am I upset that he's come and decided that he's going to commit? I'll say that with 2 weeks to go in the window. I'm happy with it. I'm happy that he's sticking around because we'll get something out of him for sure. And what I've seen from him in pre-season, there's definitely desire there. And I feel like he can see himself that he's got something to prove. That's whether or not he's doing it for himself or he's doing it for the fans, I don't know, but we'll see. Centre mid-wise, I feel like we need another creative midfielder to give Bruno a little bit of rest. I was arguably looking at Mount to be like a nice deputy to kind of rest Bruno every now and again, and he can kind of pop up and then he gets injured and it's like, well, here we go again. So it's like you can't even rely on him. Centre mid-wise, Tielemans coming through, Santos. To be fair, he's been them two have been, for me, breathtaking since they've come through. I feel like a lot of people were kind of talking about the Tielemans move and thinking, looking at the side eye, looking at Santos saying, oh, he couldn't even get into the Chelsea squad. But just because you can't get into another squad don't mean you haven't got the ability. Just maybe it's not the right environment for you. Maybe, the manager doesn't like you. These are very easy things to look. I mean, look at Rafael Leao at AC Milan. My man's come in there and then just said, listen, you got to go. I don't like you. So he ain't been playing. It's one of them.
But yeah, meaty though.
Yeah.
To be honest, in terms of Santos, I think I said it before. I think he is going to be really good for Man United. I really hope he's not. And I think they got rid of him. It's a money thing there, isn't it? Really and truly.
Yeah.
They know they've got Usago and they had Santos. Who's going to make us more money? Usago or Santos? Santos, to be honest, is a Brazilian international. Do they need him? Is he a real needy mover for Chelsea? No. But can he be a needy mover for Man United? I think he can be.
Yeah.
The talent's there. The leadership skills are there because it was captain for Brazil at the young ages as well. And as Leon said last week, his time at Strasbourg wasn't a joke. He played really well at Strasbourg and just wasn't really given. When you got Caicedo and he's one of your leaders last season, is he really going to get a lot of game time?
And Enzo just came off of the back of being like young player of the tournament at that point when Chelsea grabbed him up. So it's like you're expecting him just to come through and be like, yeah, I'm the big. Yeah, it's not. It's going to be different, especially when they bought him for big money. Them two, Caicedo and it's going to be difficult. So, and fullback, you got Lewis Hall. I've been banging on about. I know Milo Skelly was a conversation. I don't think that's going to happen with how he's been performing for Arsenal in the preseason. So, yeah, there's still a lot to go on, man.
I don't think even Newcastle have really shut the door on that one and said he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but all it takes is for the player to say that he's not happy, James. I mean, Hall already said that once. I don't know if he was trying to get more money on his contract, but Hall's already, if he looks at Isak and he looks at Wissa and he says to himself. But
would you not be concerned about his injury record? Let's be honest, he hasn't got a great injury record. Since he's been at Newcastle, he hasn't got a great injury record. You've really faced that with Shaw having a hugely talented left back that just couldn't stay fit. Do you really want that with Hall as well?
Agreed. We do need to know. We do need to look at someone that is potentially, going to be able to do at least 30 games in a season. Luke Shaw done over 35 games last year. He played the whole season.
Yeah, he did well last year.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to refresh that back line because I can't believe that we're still talking about Luke Shaw, Maguire, Martinez, and Dalot.
Has that been 4 years? Or if not more than that? Same background for the last 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but you do need depth though, Bevan. I understand what you're saying about refreshing the back line. My concern when you say them names is that Dalot, for me, isn't someone that you should be committing your future to. Maguire isn't mobile enough. And Martinez is just coming back from a major ACL. So it's like, you've got to be...
Maserati is not a Maserati.
No, he's not. He's not a
Maserati. He's a Panda.
No, he's not. No, he's not a Maserati anyway. We call him Thanos anyway. We call him Thanos. You didn't see what he was doing in the tournament, but yeah. But yeah, I forgot to mention. Someone said it in the comments. Vicky said in the comments. Tinan Thompson. That was a nice acquisition as well in a forward line. Again, will he get a lot of opportunities? Yeah. Will he get a lot of opportunities? Who knows? But he was good at Spurs. And for me, if we're acquiring someone from, the academy in one of these clubs, it's for a reason. And look at, the likes of Aiden Heaven. He's come straight in from a North London team. I don't even remember. It's one of the dead teams over there. But yeah.
He went to United because he knew he could get football. He weren't going to play at Arsenal.
Yeah, and he's done well since he's come.
I know, because he's gone to a team. He's taken a step down, so he can actually play football.
Give it a rest, bro. He's gone to where the levels are higher, bro. You know it.
What 17th is higher than 17th is higher.
Listen, he can see the potential
because I'm sure when he went,
to be part of the journey, going and taking United to the next level, bro.
But when he went, you were 17th, right? Was it 8? Was it 14th?
We weren't 17th. We weren't 17th for last season. We ended.
No. When he joined you,
below
when he
you.
But he joined you to be when you start
to be part of the journey, bro. That's what it was. to be part of the
But
journey.
it's a part of the project. He took a downward step to try to.
No, he didn't take
rebound
a downward
backwards.
step at all.
Okay.
Not at all. You need to look at your history, bro. It's never
I'm
a
just
downward
saying,
step if you're going United ever.
But if you're
You don't won
17th,
your
it
first
is
trophy
good.
in over 2 decades, and you're talking about downward step. That's a mad thing.
But if you're 17th, if you're the team that's second and you go to the team that's 17th, that's going backwards, right? It's not forwards.
Oh well, you're looking at the team, not the place not the position that they're in. You're looking at the team, the quality of the team. For me.
Okay, nice little jabs there. Another comment in there, another message in the comments. Realm overhaul. That's a shout, to be honest. It's always different coming from a different league and Bundesliga to the Premier League, but Realm is a good left back, and I think you can play wing back as well.
They talked about him. They spoke about him as well. They spoke about him. Whether or not we get that over the line, who knows? There's still a couple more weeks though.
Spurs, are they a winner? Spend a heck of a lot of money, but have they spent a lot of money to move from 17th?
Rich coming from Liverpool right now.
Hey, you have
very rich.
Have I lied?
Our net spend is less than.
Have I lied? Have I lied?
Our net spend this season is less than yours, I believe.
I'm not sure about that. We haven't
not
really
yours.
it can't be. We've already signed Munoz. We've already signed Munoz.
Because I was thinking that you was gonna get the what's his name deal done.
Oh, Barcola. Not yet. Hopefully soon.
Now, look, we spent 80 something mil technically with the player sales. Yes, so far the squad is a positive improvement. I think pretty much every player that we've brought in is either better or equal to what we had already. So for me, Van Hecke replacing Romero is a good sign-in. Senesi is replacing Dragusin. Definitely an upgrade there. Robertson coming in for potentially Spence and Davis. Upgrade there. Obviously, his age is the only thing that's not sort of in our favor, but he's a leader. He's definitely someone who will be great in the dressing room and will be an able replacement for a doggy who always seems to get injured. He's not reliable, so definitely a good sign in there. And then Tonali and Fernandez, definitely upgrades on our midfield. The issues that we have at the moment are still in attacking areas. And I think I said this last week, losing Kane and losing Son was always going to be tough. But we haven't even replaced them with a third of the level that those two provided. So we still need to find able replacements. And for me, we probably need two. We need 2 strikers and 2 left wingers. I'm not expecting us to do that. I expect one left winger to come in. There's talks about Savinho, who we've been trying to get that deal done since last summer. So I'm not even sure what's happening there. But for me, we need a striker. We can't go into this season again with Richarlison and Solanke. Solanke can't stay fit, and as much as sometimes his sort of build up play can be good, there's not enough end product. And Richarlison is weird. He doesn't have anything in build up play, but he gets goals. He's someone, if you get the ball in the box to him, he can score. But they're just not reliable options. And for the system that De Zerbi will play, he's going to need to be. So we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. It's funny because we did our business so early in all the other areas, but we've come back to the normal Tottenham problem of having to sign someone late in the window, and them not having a preseason to get familiarized. We had it with Xavi Simons last season, brought him in late, and it's going to happen again. So yeah, we need an attack. We need some attackers, man. We really do. We're relying on Tell playing left, and Mikey Moore, who was supposed to go on loan. He looks like he's staying now. We've got I wouldn't say wonder kid, but we've got a really, really good talent youngster, Luca Williams-Barnett, who has been doing really well in pre-season, and he may feature because I think De Zerbi really likes him and he trusts youngsters. So we'll see what happens. But so far, it's a plus, but still a lot of work. Well, not a lot of work, but we've got to pull out this Bamba transfer that De Zerbi is looking for.
Apparently, that bomber might be coming from Liverpool. How do you feel about that?
That's not a bomber transfer, bro.
Bro,
Bruv, it's a ghost, bro. It's a
With
people.
all due
People like to
respect,
talk. People like to talk about
Gakpo is
Gakpo.
not a
Gakpo
bomber
will get you
transfer,
16
bro.
goals.
He's
Will
a
get you
bomber
16
something.
goals.
It's an improvement, but don't tell me he's bomber, bro. He's not. Let's not do this.
Bro, a man just tried to tell me. A man tried to tell me about Savinho and Gakpo, and that was it. That guarantees Spurs top 4.
Nah, not a
Guarantees it. I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh,
When I said it, he called me a hater. He called me a hater, and I was like, boy, I don't know about Savinho, you know.
To be honest with you, Savinho, I think under someone like De Zerbi, he's capable of more end product than he had at City. His first season was better than last season, but yeah, you didn't see him clinical enough when taking his own chances. But assist wise, he's there. I think Gakpo, the one thing about someone said something, Gakpo's style just reminds you of FIFA 94. He does the same thing all the time. He cuts inside and looks for the far corner. That is his move. And there's no other move. That's the only thing that worries me about Gakpo is that he's going to do the same thing all the time. And it's the same thing. James knows
He scores goals, though.
Frustrates Liverpool as well.
He scored goals. The thing is, for me, it frustrates to a degree, but I think people took it a bit too far last year because we weren't winning. That's what it was. Because I think the year before, he got 16 Premier League goals. The year before that, he got 15 or 16 Premier League goals. And you didn't have the same kind of complaints. But because Salah wasn't doing what Salah normally did, all of a sudden, everything's Gakpo's fault. Because he can't change his game. Listen, for me, and personally, I hope he doesn't go to you. I hope he stays at Liverpool. I hope we get the 2 wingers and we keep Gakpo. Because for me, he's a threat. He'll score us goals, he'll win us games, and he'll make us better. So if you get him, I personally think it'd be a good signing for you. The only issue I think Spurs should be worrying about is the fee that it might cost. Getting Gakpo shouldn't be an issue because he improves.
What fee do you reckon they're gonna flog him?
Well, apparently we're saying 70 million.
70 million for Gakpo.
Because
whoa,
we don't want to sell him. He signed a new contract last summer.
Bro,
he signed a brand new contract last summer.
I hear it. Like, no one's worth the fees that are being charged at the moment.
Yeah,
let's be real. Like the fact that Gakpo is being touted for 70 mil says something because Liverpool paid like 30 something mil. They got him at a snip when no one saw it coming. It's like 36 million, probably with some add-ons in there. But in terms of end product, I would take a Gakpo for sure. It's just that we need a little bit more unpredictable play from him in order to make it work because we can't be reliant on just the same move all the time. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's a bit cheeky. Just in the comments there, Gakpo is overrated from SW. Gakpo is 20 million play at best. No. That's cheeky now. Let's not go that far.
Hey, Bevan, you know who that is, yeah?
I know who that is. Big them up. SW, what's happening?
As already said, Savinho to Spurs. He didn't know about that, or she didn't know about that. Savinho or Gakpo, pick your poison. Well, I guess you're having 2 dips of poison. You have to get both. So
we might be getting both, but we need a proper striker, man. We don't have no striker. It's crazy.
Yeah. Richarlison's not good enough now.
You know what's mad is that we struggled to find a second striker for Kane. Now we can't even find a first choice striker.
But Richarlison's been flying in pre-season though.
Bro, flying is a stretch, bro. Let's not do this.
Okay. All right. Liverpool. Plus or minus? I don't know. Losing Salah and not being able to replace him, it's never going to be a plus on the wing. But having signed Xhaka, who I think is going to prove to be a real top quality centre back, but obviously he's 20. And getting Araujo in, I'm not one of those that's looking at all the YouTube fail videos and all that nonsense because listen, Konate had his problems every now and again. Araujo doesn't get made captain of Barcelona because he's trash. Did he make some mistakes? Cool, yeah, he has. But so has Saliba, so has Martinez, so has Van Dijk, so have a lot of the centre backs. Mistakes are part of playing high lines these days. So I wouldn't say it's a plus. I think we're even because we haven't really improved our attack enough. Munoz, youngster, had a decent season, but for a club that almost got relegated. We haven't really improved anywhere else, but I think it's the manager. The manager is probably the plus that we have. The style of football we're going to play and the changes we're seeing already in the squad and the belief in the squad. Yep. Looking at it, comment there says Araujo's injuries are probably the problem. Again, I don't think I can't say he hasn't been injured, but last season he missed 3 games through injury. That's it. And the season before that, as players do, he got a big injury. That doesn't mean you're injury prone. Sometimes you get a big injury and you're out. And you're out for a season, you're out for months. It's just the way it is sometimes. So if I'm going on last season for Araujo, he missed 3 games through injury. So I'm not worried about that. But yeah, we need wingers. We need to buy Barcola and we need to buy and buy. Because if we don't, we are in trouble up front. And we're not going to, but I think we need to buy a DM. I've been saying it on this show for
You've been saying it
years.
for about 5 years, bro.
Bro, for years. And I don't understand. I don't get why Liverpool are the only team that play in the top part, probably the only team in the Premier League that don't believe a defensive midfielder, someone that first thought is let's protect my defense, is essential. I don't think you can find any other team. We've got.
You've been asking since you had a DM. Like we already have Fabinho, and it was like we need a backup for Fabinho.
Exactly.
He's been overworked, and you still haven't bought one in. And you sold
okay,
him.
we bought Endo. We bought Endo in, but Endo's now 33.
Nah,
he for me, I thought he was a stopgap. I generally thought he was a stopgap. He'll be there for a season, and then he'll turn into the backup of the backups of the backups. But he's saying to the club, "I'm not leaving. I'm at my dream club. I'm going to stay here till our contract is done." And that's one of the problems we're having. Players don't want to leave, apart from potentially Curtis Jones. Players don't want to leave. Simicast should probably go.
It's gonna be a downward step and less money, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
So,
isn't it a bonus to have a Harvey Elliott back though?
Potentially, if his head is right. Preseason he hasn't looked good. He looks a bit overweight, which it's not a big surprise considering he hardly played any football last season. But he came back to preseason early to get in shape. And he just doesn't look. His pace has always been his problem. And now we're in a team where you have to press. So that may highlight things a bit more. But one thing I would say is under Slot and under Klopp, he had big moments. Some people may laugh, but he had moments where he got us a goal, he got us an assist. It may not have won us a game, but it got us back into a game that helped us win a game by someone else scoring later on in the game. So as a player, I think he's good. Can he play as a 10, as a backup to Wirtz? I don't know. But what we do need is Wirtz to look like the Wirtz that was at Leverkusen at some point. Preseason, he's only had 3 games. He looked okay. But it's preseason. So for me, I can't even say whether we're a plus or a minus because the squad's not complete yet. So we're probably just about balanced. I think I said we needed 5 or 6 signings at the beginning of the window, and we haven't achieved that. So there's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of work to do for us. Before I move on to the next topic, SW said Wirtz still not ready, and Vicky has said Iriola, great manager, but don't think he will handle the pressure of a club like Liverpool, which is fair. Because we've never seen him do it. So I can't sit here and say you're wrong. He's definitely going to do it. All I can do is hope.
Believe me, James wants to say you're wrong. Believe me.
I think she's wrong, but he has to prove it. I think she's wrong, but he has to prove it at the end of the day. He has to prove that he can manage midweek games. He has to prove. He's already said that our team currently isn't able to do his pressing for 90 minutes, and that's his pressing for 90 minutes 1 game a week. Now we have to do his pressing for 90 minutes 2 games a week. So we'll see. But listen, he had a very good season as the manager last season, and he'll be given time. He'll be given time. All right, we'll quickly move on to potential losers. Aston Villa lost 2 key players in Tielemans and I always forget his name now.
Rodgers.
Morgan Rodgers.
Morgan, yeah.
Morgan Rodgers. They bought João Gomez. Different to Tielemans. João Gomez is a proper DM, really and truly. Who probably we should have signed at Liverpool, but that's beside the point. Let's move on from that one. I think with Champions League football, so they've also bought Suzuki. So they've also got that issue with the goalkeeper Martinez once again trying to leave and not going anywhere. Tielemans and Rodgers, I think, it'll be a massive miss. Like Tielemans was like a conductor and a kind of leader to a degree, and Rodgers was a match winner. Whether Manzambi, once he gets fit, can fulfill the role that Rodgers did, I don't know. But I'll ask you guys just one word answers on this one. Villa loss, plus or minus?
Minus.
It's a minus at the moment for me.
Leon?
Minus. And as some of the guys in the chat have just said, they might even be minus 2 because they might be about to lose Ollie Watkins.
But you know what? That young guy that they had in the
17-year-old, yeah,
Majo. Hey. He looked like a problem, you know.
Popping.
Right, question for you guys: is he a Haaland or is he? From what these are the two. It's very early to label him, but these are the two labels he was given after that game or during the game. In fact, is he a Haaland or is he Lukaku?
He was more of a Lukaku than a Haaland with his finishing, even though he took his goal very, very well. But the difference is though he could actually hold the ball up and play the ball. So to give him Lukaku is actually a disservice to him because we know that Lukaku he's not really good.
17 was a beast.
Yeah, but he's injured.
Majo's injured. Yeah, he got injured in that game. So September's around the corner. About 2 weeks.
Yeah. But he looked good. He did look good. He was a problem for them. He was a handful for defenders. Only thing is though, his finishing weren't there. He took a lot of chances to score.
Yeah, he scored. He
It's
scored
a lot
4 or 5
for
goals.
them to be going to. It's going to be a lot for him though. He's 17 and they got to play Champions League, so
yeah,
they're going to need some more.
They still got Tammy Abraham.
Yeah, true.
Listen, and Tammy Abraham is.
I know Bevan said that with
people.
a cheeky smile on his face.
I know, bro. He saw it.
See it. Yeah, bro.
You saw it.
You couldn't. You tried to keep a straight face when you said it as well.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Okay. In the comments, Majo is that in that Super Cup match, wow, reminds me of a young Lukaku, stiff Buku striker. Another comment before we move on says that we're mad or crazy, that Villa have bought well. They bought Gary and left back as well.
They have bought well, but they've lost big players.
Yeah, it's what they've lost. Like you can buy well, but there's no guarantee they're gonna adapt. Everyone thought Liverpool bought well, and those players didn't adapt last summer. So we'll see.
This is all.
Okay.
It's unknowns, isn't it? It's just it's got a lot of unknowns.
All right, we'll move on. Title race debate.
Is there much of one?
Let Lamont go first. Let Lamont go first.
You tell me.
What do you mean? No, you're the reigning champion, bro. You're meant to go first.
No, bro, that's not how it worked last season.
Yeah, that's how it works.
No. Sorry,
reigning champion.
Sorry, I don't want to take over, James. Sorry,
right, chat.
My bad.
Chat. You need to tell us who your top 3 are.
Bro, James is the host, bro. Let James host.
So, bookmakers have Arsenal 6-4 with a 50.6 chance on Sky Sports supercomputer after 10,000 simulations. nearly double in the other side. So let's be honest. Apart from Lamont, all of us are probably going to pick Arsenal to win the league.
Back to back.
Thing is, people say back to back. Yeah, people say it's hard to go back to back. It is, but the continuity is the thing with Arsenal for me. They're a plus, if not a level, and everyone has to go 2 or 3 steps up to actually get to where they were last season. That's just the way it is. Every season's a new season, in my opinion, and everyone's opinion. Every season's a new season. Everyone starts from 0, but I don't know. The corner tactics still seem to work. They're still getting away with diving. I mean, everyone saw what's his name, centre back Gabriel trying to choke slam someone and ask for a penalty. Like, seriously? To be fair, the referee gave it against him. He gave it against him, but on a real note, they're still going to be strong from set pieces. Whether it's done legally or illegally, they're still going to be strong from set pieces, and that's a major thing that it's a plus in my opinion. So it's a case of 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and 5th, because the teams will be good enough to get the 5th Champions League spot. So I can see Bevan's biting his tongue.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just waiting to see everyone else to say who they think their top 4 is, isn't it? I think I went first last season.
Well, it's a new season. It can be different rules.
Right, we'll go backwards. We're from bottom. Whoever finished bottom. So lowest. So from lowest to highest. From lowest to highest.
Leon is getting trolled, bro.
Listen, I can't think of coin in it. So we'll go from lowest to. He's right. He went first last season. So we'll do it. We'll do an order of sorts.
I think I'm gonna go Arsenal top to win it. Man City 2nd. Man United 3rd.
4th and 5th.
4th and 5th.
Chelsea, Liverpool.
Okay, so Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United, Spurs.
That's 6. You're doing 6, yeah?
Yeah, why not? Why not? If you want reasons, Liverpool's Liverpool.
You said quick fire.
Quick fire. Okay, go on.
Bevan's turn?
No, it's not, bro.
No?
We were first. You were 3rd.
I forgot,
Yeah.
bro. It's been so long. I heard you guys be top for ages. All right.
Wait, hold on. When was the last time you were top?
Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal.
Bruv, no. If you're gonna say it, at least say it with conviction.
No, it's quick. He said quick fire. That's what I'm saying.
With
quickly.
conviction.
And then 5th, we've got who we got left? Liverpool.
Can you run that back again and say it with more conviction?
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Everyone heard me, man.
There was no bass.
No one heard it.
No bass in the voice, bro.
I said it.
Go and say it.
No,
My
bass.
top 5, is Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, and then
You know what? Someone doesn't believe it themselves.
You don't even believe what you're saying. Man United, Chelsea. Is that one team, Man United, Chelsea? Is that one team? Was it like?
What do you mean? I'm saying I took a break, bro.
Two
I took a breath.
You didn't. You did. There was no comment in between them.
Right, okay,
Someone
so
said I'm speaking in lowercase.
he's speaking lowercase.
He didn't even believe it himself.
Trust me.
Leon
Who's finished first,
Leon
Lamont?
turn it off.
Who's finishing first?
Man United,
Okay, 2nd. Let's get it out of you properly.
Chelsea,
2nd. 3rd.
City, Arsenal.
What?
Yeesh.
Okay. All
No,
right.
and 5th.
City, Arsenal, and then Liverpool.
Okay.
All right.
You got there in the end?
Yeah, we did. So I'm gonna go Arsenal to win the league. 2nd, I'm gonna say Chelsea. 3rd, I'm gonna say United. 4th, Man City. 5th, Liverpool.
Okay. Fair enough. For those of you in the comments, you can give us your top 5 as well. And if you give it to us in time, we'll read it out at the end, if not beforehand. But I do see a few of you commenting, but I do not see you guys liking. So come on, let's go. Press that button. I want to see some likes as well as the comments. The comments are extremely appreciated. I will not deny, but also want some likes as well, please.
Over 100 comments tonight, James. That's really good, bro.
Yeah. But we've got 1 like. So please, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 4. Let's go. All right. So top 4 predictions are in. So let's do relegation battle. What has normally happened is the 3 that come up go straight back down again until last season. And last season, I clowned myself because I said the bottom 3 wouldn't all go down, and then I picked the bottom 3 to all go down after messing myself up. So this season, same order. Actually, we'll reverse it to be fair, Leon. So from top to bottom, Bevan.
Oh, okay. All right. So I think Hull and Ipswich are going down. I don't think they're staying up. I don't know the third one. I don't know who go. If I don't say Coventry, I don't know who goes down instead of Coventry. Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna throw a wild card and say Palace.
Oh, great shout.
New manager got, I think, Lens second last season in France, but obviously it's a new league.
It's a different league, yeah.
It's a new league.
I'm gonna go with.
Lamont's actually second. Ugh.
I'm gonna go with Nottingham Forest, Hull City, and you know what? I can't even say Spurs without even. I'm gonna say Spurs. That would be disrespectful. I'm gonna say Ipswich.
Head of Ipswich. Right.
Ipswich. So Ipswich, Hull City, and Nottingham Forest.
Okay. I actually think all 3 will go straight back down again. It didn't happen last year, but I think it will happen this year.
So do I. I think all 3 are going back down, but I don't like Coventry. Obviously won the title, but it wasn't like they were. I think they did win it with a couple games to spare, but it wasn't like they destroyed the league. So I don't know.
Okay. So Coventry survive. Lurk says Coventry. He thinks Coventry will survive. He's put Newcastle, or she. Sorry, I don't know if it's a he or she. Newcastle's in there. Vicky has said Ipswich will go down. They will forever be a yo-yo club. AKMCFC, that big stadium in the Championship. I love cheap tickets. So he said Spurs will go down.
Spurs.
So I'm assuming.
Honestly, if we are in a scrap again, mate. Honestly, I can't see it, but
I don't think he'll be in a scrap this season.
Me neither.
Nah. Midfield win games, and you've got one of the strongest midfields in the league now. So you'll handle that business, I think. Lurks has also said United first, Arsenal second, City third, Liverpool fourth, Villa fifth. But we'll come back to any more later on. So we move on to Golden Boot, assists, and player of the season. Young player and senior player of the season. So we'll go back to reverse order. Leon?
You want all 3 named now?
Is
in one hit? Yeah,
Yeah, might as well.
All right, cool. Haaland, Bruno Fernandes, player of the season. I'm gonna go. Declan Rice.
What?
Young player of the season. Bro, not because I think he is. They just love Declan Rice over here, bro. That's why. Young player of the season, I'm gonna go with Krupi when he gets back.
He's got a lot of work to do though, but cool. I hear it. Golden Boot, yeah, Haaland. I want to say Isak, but that's just me trying to. But Haaland, assists. You know what? Do I believe it? No, but I'm gonna say Verts. Verts for assists.
Nah.
Player of the season. Oh, that's a tough one. I might say Bruno G. Give Bruno Guimaraes. Young player of the season. I've already said it last week. I'm going for Rio.
Oh, that's a good shout.
That was a good
Messed
shout.
up.
I'm going for Rio.
Yeah.
Hold on.
My time.
Yes, you. Yeah.
All right, I'm going with assist first, and then we're doing Golden Boot first. I'm gonna say
Golden Boot first.
Golden Boot first. Havertz.
Oh, we're doing this again. We're doing this again.
Doing what again?
Being a you're going.
Top assist, Oddy Fraud. We're doing young player, yeah.
Mhm.
No, senior player first.
Senior
whichever one you
player
want to do.
first.
Whichever one.
Player of this. Okay. We're gonna go Bruno Fernandes because he's just a goat, and then we're gonna go young player. Young player. Who do I see is gonna be young player this year? Cole Palmer still fits that role. Was he too old?
I think he might be too old.
If he's not too old, then Cole Palmer. If he is, then I'm gonna say Krupe, similar to Leon, because that boy, when he gets going, he's firing.
New manager though, but he was sick last season.
Yeah, what worries me is I didn't realize it was 3 to 4 months. I thought it was a couple.
Yeah, as I'm saying, he's
right.
gone for a minute, bruv.
Yeah,
I think he broke his metatarsal, right?
Yeah.
Well, he had surgery and it said 3 to 4 months, and I'm like, hey, and that was the end of
Right.
July.
As you guys didn't realize, you do have this moment now to adjust if you wish, because 4 months out of the season is a bit, bruv.
Ingamoa.
I'm going for Rio as well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Ingamoa. He ended the season on a very good high. Got called up to England squad. I know I don't have to explain because it's quick fire, but those things just mean something.
I'm gonna go for Bergval, young player.
Okay.
So top goal scorer, I'm going for Haaland. Assists, I'm gonna go for the Solis.
Fair. It's not bad.
Player of the season.
Just say Bruno and move on, bro.
Wow. Bruno. What G? I don't want to give it to all Arsenal players, bros.
The same Bruno G, and then you lot gave me side eye for Rice when his country loves Declan, bro.
No. I'm just
I
trying
said
to.
Bruno G as well, though. I said Bruno G.
No, you did. I'm just trying.
He's better than Rice.
He's better than Rice.
But it's not loved as much.
I might go Bruno. You know what? I'm gonna go Bruno Fernandes. You can have Bruno Fernandes, and then young player. I'm gonna go Miles Lewis-Skelly.
Who?
Okay.
Miles Lewis-Skelly.
MLS.
Okay. So we do have, before we move on, we do have some people that have put their own in the comments. So Jermaine has said Haaland, top goal scorer, Fernandes for assists, and he has said, I'm not sure if he said that, or in fact, it's got the eyes, Ingamoa or Rio game time needed. So he's not sure. AKMCFC, Golden Boot Haaland, assist Bruno, player of the season Bruno Guimaraes, young player Taubi. From Sunderland, right? Taubi.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lurks, there's only one real Bruno in the Prem.
And he don't play for Arsenal. That's my guy.
He said you've also put Cunha, but you haven't said what for. So I'm not having Cunha winning every single category. So unless you put the categories, I'm voiding that.
Bro, that surfboard's getting packed up, bro.
So okay, cool. Right, to end off the show, we are going to look at the surprise team and surprise player of the season. So not going to win player of the season, but who's going to be the surprise package. So back to the top. Oh, before I move on, Esteval, Jermaine said Esteval is young player for him.
Yes, Jimmy.
So yeah,
Thanks for joining.
yeah,
It's not
thanks
a
for
bad
joining,
shout.
Jay.
Wow.
So Bevan, your team and your player.
Surprise team. I think that Leeds might surprise a few teams this season. I think they're going to improve on what they did last season. And surprise player, I'm going to stick with Leeds, and I'm going to say Harry Wilson.
Okay.
Now I called them to get relegated. No, not them to get relegated. So surprise team. Oof. Surprise team. I'm gonna go for Brighton. I'm gonna go for Brighton. I nearly said Brentford, but I'm gonna go for Brighton. Surprise player. I'm gonna go for. Is it Igor Thiago? The striker.
The Brentford striker.
Yeah.
Surprised to
What
do
time?
what?
He was second
and
top
not-
goal scorer last season,
And
though.
not have second season syndrome. Is that what the surprise is?
So the surprise is for him to kind of shake off the cobwebs from the World Cup, that really underwhelming performance, and do what he did last season, so everyone knows it ain't a fluke, just like what Arsenal are trying to do with the league.
All right. I'm not mad at that shout.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Can you be fluky over 38 games?
Definitely, you can have one good season, bro. We've seen it.
See.
Oh, all right,
see.
cool.
But we saw Dominic Solanke have one good season. I'm still waiting for the second one. Still.
I get what you're saying, Bevan. Right. Surprise team. Yikes. Palace. I think because I'm going on how they ended last season. Last season they were poor in the end. They dropped off. So I think new manager can come in and do really well for them this season. Surprise player. Jeremy Jacquet. I had him close as potential young player of the season, but I think he's gonna have a fantastic season, and it might surprise some people because a lot of people don't know what he's got on offer.
Well, we got some in the chat as well, James, by the looks of it.
Yeah, wait for Leon. Once Leon's done his, then we'll...
Leon's doubling back.
Surprise team, I'm going to go Forest. I don't think they're going to be struggling like they did last season. Obviously, they've done well at the end, but I think with Glasner, I think they might be onto something there. Surprise player, I'm going to go with Manzambi for Forest. For Villa, for Villa.
Okay.
That's
So,
a bad shout.
in the comments again, AKMCFC has said surprise team Coventry, mark my words, and surprise player Bawadi, as long as we get the deal done, who will play young player for the year too. I think that's more or less done. But the question is he coming now or is he coming next season? I think that's still up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Vicky has said Bobby Thomas as a surprise player. So yeah. So we've had a few hiccups to start off the show. YouTube was on a madness, kicking us out and not let us back in for a while. But we appreciate you. Oh, sorry. Before I
one
do
more
end,
thing to do though.
we've got one more thing to do as well. You're right. We've got one more thing to do. Majo will be a beast. And AKMC has said now that Rodri's gone, he believes that Boadi will come now, which is fair, especially if you sell Gonzalez. So, for those of you that are new to the show, every week we have a table. We have a table. Last year, Leon was the winner. Predictions League. Leon pipped me on the last day. I was top for like the last 5 weeks of the season. And then Leon got their last game of the season, last game week. So he is the current champion. So, as you are the current champion, we'll do current champion, then we'll do the previous champion, then you'll do myself, then you'll do Lamont. If that's fair enough for you guys.
No accolades, boy.
I don't mind going last. I'll go last.
No.
Lamont go first. Yep, you've already said it. You already said it. I'll go last. So Leon, Bevan, Lamont, then me. How it'll work? 4 weeks. Leon will do it for 4 weeks, and then we'll rotate, etc., etc. And for you guys as well, in the comments, let us know yours as well, and we can tally it up as well. So if you're regular, as I'm sure you will be, you can potentially see how you guys do over the season as well. So, Leon, first game is, and we're going to do it. We have done it this week. Man United, Arsenal are playing on Friday evening. So Arsenal Coventry Friday evening. I'll give you the games first. Then 12:30 kickoff on Saturday is Man United versus Hull. Then Spurs play
Tough
Brentford
game
on the Saturday. And then Sunday, Super... I forgot what it's called now.
Super Sunday.
On Sunday, Super Sunday, that's it. I'm getting tired. Super Sunday, you got Newcastle versus Liverpool. So, Leon, Arsenal versus Coventry. What's your score?
I'm gonna go 3-0 Arsenal.
Okay, 3-0 Arsenal. Bevan?
That was going to be my score too. 3-0 Arsenal. So I'm not going to change it.
Can I change mine then if Bevan's going 3-0?
Yeah, you can change yours if you want to.
I'm joking, bro.
last season, bro. You were the jinx, bro.
For real, boy.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, I think like Bevan, I don't think we even saw him on the table.
No.
But he was the winner season before, so he still has a trophy in the cabinet, which Lamont and I don't have yet. I'll have it this season. Don't worry about that. But yeah, go on. Go on, Bevan. No, sorry, go on, Lamont.
So, who's going first? Sorry, what team we're doing? Arsenal, Coventry. So Arsenal versus Coventry. I'm going to say 2-2.
Hey,
what a hater, bro! You don't.
What do you mean? I'm saying what I see, bro.
Whatever. What do you see?
I see a 2-2 draw.
All right then.
Championship winners against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Anyway, then we got United Hull versus Man United.
No, James. Next.
It's always him, innit? He's never paying attention in this segment, is he? Never paying attention in this segment.
Because of the foolish results that he puts in there. That's why.
It's not a foolish result. You'll see, bro. Remember, you was at the bottom of the league table last season, bro. Chat to me about results, predictions.
So I'm gonna go. I thought 3-0 as well, but can Coventry score? You know what? I don't believe it, but I'll say 2-0. Kind of all of us getting the same score on game one. I'm gonna be vexed if it's 3-0. Be vexed.
It could be 2-2.
But Coventry, come on, Coventry, have some gusto in you, man. All right, 12:30 kickoff. Man United versus Hull. What's your score, Lee?
1-3 United.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go. I'm gonna go 2-0 United.
3-0 United.
3-0. I'm going 2-0. Okay, next game. Brentford versus Spurs.
1-1.
Oh, Leon, man. Leon, man. No.
It's a new season,
bro.
bro.
I know my team.
It's a new season. Come with some optimism.
Bro, I keep
It's a
it
way,
real,
to be
you
fair.
know.
It's a way. It's a way.
Exactly. And it's at
It's a way.
Brentford. We don't play well there, man.
2-2. I was gonna go 1-0, but Leon said it, and we can't have the same.
Okay, that's why you said 1-1. That's why you said old man. Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Spurs.
I was gonna say the same score, so I'll stick with that. 2-1 Spurs. Okay, the final game of the match week. Newcastle versus Liverpool.
2-2.
Leon, you were actually like murdered. We would have picked the same score for every single game. I kid you not. I'm going 1-0.
Thank you. Nice.
I'm gonna go 3-2.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna go 3-2 Liverpool.
I'm going 3-1 Liverpool. 3-1 Liverpool. We also have Daryl, who's not with us today. His scores will be added as well to the tally. Obviously, we didn't say the rules last season, but we'll say it here so we've got live on camera. There are no reminders midweek. Everybody knows your score has to be in before the kickoff of the first game week. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So if you don't put your scores in the chat, if you're off the show, then your score doesn't count.
And also,
but
we're only doing teams that we support.
Yes.
Within Armchair Pundits. Just in case you're wondering why we haven't predicted some of the other
Chelsea
teams like Man City and Chelsea.
So later on down the line, we could potentially do a bit of a mixture, but that might get a bit lengthy.
Yeah.
Doing it that way.
We've got a couple of score lines in the chat as well, but James.
Yeah. Jermaine has said Brentford 1, Tottenham 1. Fair enough. And Vicky has gone Arsenal to win 3-0, Man United to win 3-1, Brentford to win 2-1, and Liverpool to win 2-1. I was thinking 2-1, but Newcastle been a bit of disarray, so I thought let me give that. But Vicky, I think you might be right. If I'm being completely honest, I think it might be a 2-1. Okay. I don't think there is anything else on the agenda for this game week. So I'd like to thank all of you in the comments. Really appreciate your comments. Over 100 comments in the show today. And appreciate you staying on. There was a massive hiccup. It was supposed to be at 9 o'clock, but we got diverted by a mixture of Riverside and YouTube. So really appreciate you coming back on, those that were on from the beginning. But yeah, football starts on Friday. Can't wait. Should be a good weekend. And this is the first of many episodes of the Armchair Pundits, season 26-27. So don't forget to like. If you're a first time you watch it, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Peace out.
Peace.